How you doing, my friends? My name is Anthony Bucci, aka the Convicted Vegan, from Boston, Massachusetts. I've done 19 out of the last 23 and a half years in various federal prisons. When I went to prison the first time, it was for distribution of marijuana. Got 41 months. When I went away the second time, it was for conspiracy to distribute cocaine. I was a thug, drug dealer, menace to society. It didn't stop when I went to prison. The 41 months wasn't enough. I got out and continued on my spree. 4 years later, I got arrested, went to trial, was given 21 years. So I took my 21 years like a man. I got sentenced. I walked out of that courtroom in handcuffs, shoulders back, chest out. You would have thought I was a Marine. No weakness. I could do that though, because I played it by the book. I got arrested both cases and lawyered up. I followed the code of the street. The problem is, guys like me were the last of the Mohegans. I get to federal prison, I got a chip on my shoulder. I got probably 3 years under my belt in solitary confinement. That's a 6x10 cell, concrete walls, steel bed, steel door, 2-inch mattress, toilet, nothing going on. If you're claustrophobic, you're fucked. I seen the supposed toughest guys crumble in there. And that's where I hit rock bottom. I got in trouble in 2009, FCI Loretto. I said, that's it for me. I'm either not coming out of here alive or I'm changing. As I was saying that to myself, my cell door knocked. I look up, it's a cop from Massachusetts, Rhode Island line. I'm in Pennsylvania. What's he doing here? He's not even on the unit. He took an overtime shift. He took a liking to me. He's one of the only cops I even talked to. He's saying, here, take some paper. And that's when it clicked. I had my spiritual awakening. I've always loved writing. I've always wanted to write a book. And that was my spiritual awakening. It was time to do it. I took as much paper as I could get, and I started writing. Infinity Crew saved my life. My book saved my life. And I put my heart and soul into it. It's a masterpiece. So I got out of solitary, I volunteered and started taking care of sick and terminally ill inmates. I decided to educate myself. I took over 50 college courses and educational courses the prison offered. The pen became my sword. When I transferred from FCI Loretto in Pennsylvania, where I went to Massachusetts to Fort Devens. I took a dog program. They offered a dog program. I became a dog trainer. I trained dogs for the handicap. From there, I went to Berlin, New Hampshire. I kept studying the law. I filed a motion myself after prison reform, a compassionate release motion, because my mother had had a stroke in 2016. My mother was my rock, my hero, there for me all through my prison sentence, all through my life. I'm the first inmate in the history of the United States to win a parental compassionate release. I was released October 7th, 2019 to go home and take care of my mother. When I did my motion, it was so good I sent it to some lawyers. A woman who I became friends with in federal prison, her name was Allison Corey. She's out of Wayland, Mass, an amazing lawyer. She took my case pro bono and argued it for me. And like I said, October 7th, 2019, I had an immediate release. I was thrust back into society with no reintegration at all. Zero reintegration. It was frightening. I had anxiety. I had to seek counseling. I had to change my wavelength, my frequency to street life, but I was a changed man. Since I got out of prison, I'm taking care of my mom. She's my main priority. It's going great. Showing her a way better quality of life. We're both happy. I'm rebuilding my relationship with my kids. That's going great also. I'm just finishing up a life coaching class, certified life coach. It's my niche. I think I can help a lot of people. I'd love to. Just think about it. In less than a year, I turned a screenplay Infinity Crew into a book. It's on 70 selling platforms. It's on Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles, and a host of other high-end bookstores. I launched the Convicted Vegan apparel line. That's available on my website, theconvictedvegan.com. I have a store there. Check it out. So good it should be illegal. I've also become full vegan. I did it for the animals, the environment, and myself. I'm living a compassionate, animal cruelty-free life. And I'm staying convicted. Thank you for listening. If you want to talk to me, DM me on Instagram, I'm the Convicted Vegan. Message me on Facebook or friend me on Facebook. I got an account as Anthony Bucci and as the Convicted Vegan. Check out my website, theconvictedvegan.com. Follow my rise, wear my gear, and once again, stay convicted.